EA Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's Crystal Palace against Stoke City. Midway through the season, and what contrasting fortunes these two have had. It's the leaders against the side who currently prop up the table. The game, of course, under floodlights this evening. Without further ado, we take you to Crystal Palace. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Welcome, everyone, to today's match. Martin Tyler along with Alan Smith. And the conditions might just shape the game that we're going to see today, because the pitch has taken a bit of a pounding from the rain.
It has, and took a pounding on you, Martin. You look like a drowner out there, but let's hope we do get some excitement, because a skiddy surface, a wet one, normally does lead to chances at both ends.
Par.
And as the first place team faces the bottom one, it's easy for the league leaders to come out here and expect a performance and relax a little bit. That's the danger. And that's what their manager would have been emphasising, trying to avoid in that dressing room beforehand.
News of a goal from Stamford Bridge. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Eden Hazard. A cross came in, was headed out, and he met it just outside the area with a hammer of a volley that nearly took the goal off its moorings. 5 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Positional play of this player is really good. Here's a chance to attack. He's going to give a free kick. It's a dangerous challenge, so it's got to be a free kick, and the referee letting them know that. Something from the training ground maybe at the free kick. The free kick straight into the wall. Murray. That's for Stoke City. Well, this is a challenge and a half for them. And I think they're capable of overcoming that and getting the result that they want. Slipped his man. Campagna! He's got to score! Well, he could have put that away, but not quite. We for sure that other clubs are interested in him, but in the end he still belongs to this club and he's going to play for them today.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously feels the grass is greener on the other side, but he's still in this side and he's got a job to do for his side here. It'd be interesting to see his attitude out there.
Giroud. What a powerhouse this fella is, non-stop.
Yeah, he's a grafter, all right, and he never gives those defenders a rest.
Hunt. Into the attacking third. He's gone for goal. The goalkeeper's shown his strength there to keep that. Corner kick given. And it's a penalty. That's a terrific penalty. Well, with a penalty, it doesn't matter how it goes in, just that it goes in.
Yeah, it is, and he doesn't normally let you down from 12 yards, certainly didn't there.
And the score is 1-0. Trying to just clip it in. Etherington. Good forward play from them. Now Hunt. Murray. Giroud. His team now can move away from their defensive areas. Charlie Adam. To Murray. Well, this player has been out of touch, but he's going to start the game.
Well, he is, and the manager's sticking with him, hoping that he'll come out the other end of this poor run of form.
Mark Wilson. And Pania. Here's what a chance! The goal stands! Well, this is a team and a half, to be honest, and they're running the opposition ragged and a goal to show for it.
It's wonderful to see. I mean, they're creating chances at will, and you don't see that too often.
Now it's 2-0. Now Wilson. Well, that's gone back to him. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Gone in strongly. Jimmy Kebe. He's got to play it back to the goalkeeper. Parr. And they've cut it out. Marko Arnautovic. Walters. The defender has dealt with a cross. Goal news now from Stamford Bridge. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Ashley Young. A dribble well worth watching on the highlights before he dinked the ball over the keeper. 38 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Shawcross. Well, he's been given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Great chance. Here's the shot. Great save. Corner given. goalkeeper. Full stretch, good save, over the bar. Referee points for a corner. Well, that corner hasn't led to anything. Disappointing. Shot doesn't get very far, blocked away. Campagna. He's found his teammate. Goal! Fantastic header! That was a top-class goal.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it.
Oh, it's a brilliant header.
Different angle on it here. Now they lead by 3 goals to 0. Mark Wilson.
Number 17.
Walters. And now, Huth. Charlie Adam. And the player hasn't had to move very far to get that ball. You like to see a team playing the ball forward to open up the opposition, but the defending was good there by the opponent. Stephen Nzonzi. Trying to get possession back. Hunt. Adrian Mariappa. Campagna. Well, there is the referee blowing for half-time. It's 3-0 here. Whether they can do it again in the second half, we'll have to wait to see. But what a first half by the winning team.
It has been. Didn't expect it to be by such a large margin, but they've got to make full use of it now and stay professional.
Well, one-way traffic in that first half. It looks all done and dusted. Just can't see the hosts blowing that big lead. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Away we go for the second half. It was a very one-sided first half, as the scoreline tells us. To Thomas. Now Hunt. Great passage of passing play there. A bit of a procession here. We always like to see goals go in, and he scored another one this time. And that's a 2 for him now in the game. And goodness me, he really is on top of his form and on top of the opposition.
It was a teasing cross, and he's just thrown himself at that ball. And what a finish it was. You don't see too many of those diving headers these days.
Robert Huth. He's been in very, very disappointing form. I think he's surprised that he's been picked for the starting 11 here.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to try and play your way through these periods of bad form. Sometimes you're not able to, but he's got to keep his head up, keep his chin up.
Mariappa. And here comes Gabidon. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball in quickly. Goal news from Stamford Bridge. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Robin van Persie. The ball was played through and the defenders couldn't catch him. He was left one-on-one with the keeper and he came out on top. 59 minutes played, 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Mariappa. Now Hunt. Giroud. That's a decent save by the goalkeeper. on to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Stephen Nzonzi. Mark Wilson. Walters. Mariappa. To Thomas. Jerome. Kebe. Well, it is his birthday today. Jimmy Kebe. And the cross is in. Possibilities with that good pass. An excellent try from an excellent player. His team's still leading. Goal news from Stamford Bridge. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Oscar. He picked the ball up just inside his own half, strode forward, and the defence backing off, he unleashed an unstoppable shot past the keeper. 73 minutes played, 2-2.
Cheers, Alan. To Murray. Knocked it away. Great piece of defending. And the winners have been really on top of their game. Tackle here. Andy Wilkinson. Now he can cross it. Options available on the bench for the away side today. The players haven't put the ball out, they're playing on, but the referee said no, he's worried about the player and he stopped the game. Well, they're going to take him off, Alan. I'm not sure he wants to go off, but maybe they're just thinking ahead beyond this game.
They're sensible. He's a valuable player, isn't he, to this team, and they don't want him out for any longer than necessary.
Campagne. Gavidon. Jerome. 7 minutes to go. It's been very much a tale of one team, this game, and the final whistle is going to reflect that. We're just a few minutes away from it. Parr played into the middle. There was a chance, really, to get men in the box, but no, didn't lead to anything significant. Ireland. And the players got into space. Back to the goalkeeper, he can pick it up. Murray. Very safe goalkeeping to make the stop and keep hold of the ball. Etherington. Stephen Nzonzi. About the outcome in this one, it's finished 4-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, showing a great and cracking game of football. Now
We've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising, given the two sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, there was really only one team in that game, and their fans will be travelling home delighted with their big victory. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, now let's join Mike West. Mike.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 2, Manchester United 2, Crystal Palace 4, Stoke City 0, Norwich City 0, Hull City 0. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 61 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Chelsea with 47 points. In third, Liverpool with 46 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Arsenal with 45 points. In fifth, Manchester City with 44 points. In sixth, Manchester United with 42 points. In seventh, Everton with 39 points. In eighth, Tottenham Hotspur with 34 points. Bottom of the table, Stoke City with 12 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 14 points. Third bottom, Cardiff City with 15 points, but only behind on goal difference. Fourth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 15 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Everton against Crystal Palace. So midway through the season and they're top of the table, they need to keep on winning. Can they do that? Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. Without further ado, we're off to Goodison Park. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Yeah, Martin, great to be here.
Well, the Eagles of Crystal Palace, will they be flying high, do you think, Alan Smith?
What a run they've put together over the last 10 games, Martin. So consistent. And they'll be confident they can continue that starting today. And if they can, what a position they might end up in.
Crystal Palace, a real spring in their step on the back of that home win in their previous game against Stoke City.
Oh, 4-0, the coach would have been delighted, but he's been urging consistency, and he hasn't really had it. I think they might lose here.
Ashley Boroughbridge is the match official today in charge of this game. It should be a tremendous game, and here we go. Blake. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Barry. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Arsenal. 5 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Attacking now. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. James. To Barry. Ross Barkley. A lot of speculation around this player. It continues. His agent trying to make some sense of the situation as far as we're concerned, and not really helping, I don't think.
Seems to have clouded the waters, doesn't he? And not helping his client, for me.
And he can take possession in his own half. Barry Bannon. Ward. Here's Phillips, and here's the cross. The referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. Flag's gone up. It is offside. It's a really tough one to call. The players question it all the time, but it looked offside to me, Alan.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing that job, that's for certain. A really tight one.
Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. Yannick Bolasie. Could it be? Dives away the keeper to keep it out. That's gone for a corner. Concern for the defender, just happy to get it away. Nervous, really. Well, the goalkeeper can hang on to that. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Well, we could get some news on the injury. I think Jeff Shreves is on the case.
The feeling down here is he's twisted his knee. You can just see him testing it out.
Simple save from an ambitious effort. Had this crest change, the crest issue with the badge upset the Everton fans, and the club actually apologised to the supporters, and they've got something new upcoming. It's a chance! Shots on here. Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. Corner given. led to anything. Disappointing. That's a great block. Steven Pienaar. Kevin Morales. The visiting team, Alan, would have wanted to come here with their first choice centre-back, but he's injured.
Yeah, and he's a dominant player for them. He organises them from the back, so they'll miss that.
Been a bit of an insult to the Everton supporters' sense of history, Alan, hasn't there? With this crest change issue that was just done and not received well by the fans. Now the club, to be fair to them, have apologised, and the matter's going to be rectified in the months ahead.
It's good to hear that they've listened to the fans. I mean, it's happened at other clubs.
Brilliant opening. Oh, Kone. Kevin Phillips. Yannick Bolasie. Baines, the player, this guy, that the opposition have really got to keep an eye on the form that he's in.
Yeah, I mean, his teammates would be trying to give him the ball at every opportunity. He demands it, he can do special things with it.
Joel Ward. Delaney. Yannick Bolasie. Crosses in. Taken on the full. And here's the shot. He scored. That was a truly fabulous goal.
Well, do you know what? I think the keeper should have held that, and the fact that he's fumbled it has cost his team dear.
Good viewing for the defenders, this goal. And the score is 1-0.
Goal scorer for Crystal Palace.
Now Barry.
Number 13.
James McCarthy. Barry Bannon. Delaney. Blake. Joel Ward. It's going to be a goal, surely. In with a chance. Well, that's the old 1-2. So quick, one after the other. They're turning on the style now with 2 goals in very quick succession. Different angle on it here. And it's 2-0 here to Barry. He gained the ball well. It's an important part of the pitch that he did it in. There was danger looming. Yannick Bolasie. There goes the whistle for half-time, and the scoreline is 2-0. More possession, more shots, more goals, going well.
Yeah, they're totally in charge at the moment. A little bit more work to do, but they look confident down there.
So we reach half-time with the score 2-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the game.
Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Barry. Nicely controlled football, this. Not rushing it, not forcing it, just keeping the ball, moving the opposition around. McCarthy. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Robin van Persie. That's his second today. He prodded home in a scramble after a corner. 53 minutes played. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Lost his marker cleverly. Trying to find Kone. That's loose play, really, to squander possession. Darren Gibson. What we've got for the home team is a bit of a problem in midfield. The guy who really would be their first choice in the centre of that department is not available today. He's hurt.
Yeah, and most things tend to go through him, so I just wonder how they're going to adjust.
Ross Barkley. Great chance. Struck it on the volley. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. This could be a very good contest, Alan, because obviously the team that are visiting today won the reverse match, so they've got... Here he is with a chance. Here's a shot now. Oh, fantastic goal. Again at the goal that has put them even further ahead.
It is men against boys, and there's only one winner here, I think.
A good look here, again, by the replay of the goal.
Well, I think he's got ice running through his veins, this boy, because his clinical nature there to the bottom corner knew exactly what he wanted to do.
And the score is 3-0. Barry. I know how hard they work now, the officials, and the assistant referee here has called an offside that, well, with the naked eye we thought it was on, but he was right.
Yeah, he was, and you get so much stick from the crowd behind you if you get it wrong, and he stuck to his guns there. Well done.
Morales. Nicely done to keep on his feet and not just go to ground and hope he might get a free kick. Opportunity to cross it now. Elsewhere, there's been a sending off. Let's hear from Alan McInally.
It's a red card for Arsenal. They're down to 10 men. 71 minutes played. It remains 2-2.
Thank you very much, Alan. It's got to be a goal, surely. Polassi. That's a decent challenge by the opponent. Trying to get possession back. Haynes. Ross Barkley. Morales. Nimble footwork from the player there as the opponent came in on the slide. And our referee, Ashley Boroughbridge, has seen something there that he wants to sort out. He's been shown a yellow card.
Yeah, and I think that was a simple one, actually, for the ref. He was right on top of it.
That was an easy decision for the ref.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
It's a change here, and I think it might be a tactical one. And Phillips. Defender dealt with it. Oh, puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. And on the clock, 8 more minutes. The home team, last 5 league games, 5 wins.
Well, full marks to them. They've been absolutely sensational in those matches.
Baines. Pina. To Barry. Yelovich. Barry Banner. Yannick Polasi. Fabulous clearance. And in goes the cross, punched away by the goalkeeper. Final whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're
One team's coming off looking pretty fresh, the other team exhausted. They've been chasing the game, haven't they, the whole time?
Yeah, they have, and a game they haven't enjoyed, and they'll just want to hear the final whistle.
So it's full time, and the final score, 3-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 2. Chelsea 2, Newcastle United 0. Everton 0, Crystal Palace 3. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1. Norwich City 1, Manchester City 1. Sunderland 1, Hull City 0. Swansea City 2, Cardiff City 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 64 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Chelsea with 50 points. In third, Liverpool with 47 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Arsenal with 46 points. In fifth, Manchester City with 45 points. In sixth, Manchester United with 43 points. In seventh, Everton with 39 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Capital One Cup semi-final. Today it's Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Of course, the game being played under lights this evening. So without further ado, let's cross straight to Old Trafford. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
It is very well set up for this second leg. The away side bringing a lead with them.
Yeah, well, they did their job at home to get that little cushion, and now all they've got to do is just try and defend. If they keep a clean sheet here, they'll be through.
It's a very wet day today, and that will have some effect on the conditions. Ryan Giggs, news coming through of his potential retirement. He's on the bench today.
Yeah, not surprised either, because he's been looking his age recently, probably feeling it as well.
It is the semi-final of the English League Cup, and it's underway.
Yeah, so much talk, and so much talk by the players. Now's the time for action for those lads.
Thomas. Hunt. Well, we haven't heard much from the player, Alan, but the agent's been talking to the press, and there's never a dull moment in this saga. He does play today.
Well, he does, Martin, and it's a sign of the times. Agents so heavily involved in the game, and they play a big part.
And he goes for goal! Really well hit. And the keeper did well to get down to it. Michael Carrick. Kebe. Hunt. Fletcher. Kagawa. Stopped emphatically and just as well. The approach play looked very encouraging. Valencia. He's played that nicely with a dink upfield. Dangerous to the defenders, it's Robin van Persie. To Thomas. One back very quickly. Adlen Guediura. Parr. Mariappa. Thomas. Nice move to get away from the defender. Phil Jones. It's not a most glamorous position at right back, but it's an important position, especially the way the game's played today, Alan. And the home team without their first choice right back.
Yeah, he gets up the park and provides crosses, so it will be a loss for them today.
Jerome Thomas. Jerome. That's a real tussle for the ball. Here's the cross. And the cross has just drifted away. Ashley Young. It's Kagawa. Excellent on the ball. Valencia. Really sensing an opportunity now, Robin van Persie. That's a good challenge. Giroud. He's inspirational and so industrious as well.
Yeah, I mean, what he lacks in some areas of his game, he certainly makes up with his work rate.
Adlen Guediura. Jimmy Kebe. Cleared away by Nemanja Vidic. Manchester United's high standards, this hasn't been a great start. Jimmy Kebe. Well, that's a fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. Antonio Valencia. Into the attacking third. He read it and cut it out. Darren Fletcher. He's got the ball back. Well, the defender. Kebe. So David Moyes taking over at Manchester United. What an interesting time. He's got some experienced players coming to the end. Hopefully, from his point of view, some very young players that are going to pick up the baton and run with it. And the legacy of the likes of Paul Scholes, who's retired, Ryan Giggs, who's still there, and one or two others who've been gone a bit longer, but who made the modern Manchester United what they are today.
Well, yeah, I mean, talk about big shoes to fill, but I think it was the right appointment. I think it's commendable that they've given the job to a British manager that's earned his spurs over a period of time. He deserves the chance, David Moyes, and he'll give it everything, I'm sure of that.
Well, trying to get clear, but he's offside. Adlen Guediura. Fabio. Thomas. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Valencia. Antonio Valencia. So we go, after this half-time whistle, into the final quarter of this semi-final, second half of the second leg, and a lead, but it's not a big one.
No, we've had a few twists and turns over the course of this semi-final. I wouldn't mind betting that we'll see a few more as well.
Very disappointing so far. A lot of expectation going into this game, Alan.
Well, there was, and to say it's been a disappointment, he's understating it. It's been shocking in many ways.
So we've reached half-time, and the game is scoreless. Let's take a look at the...
I think we both enjoyed, Alan, the first half of this English League Cup semi-final, but now we really are at the business end of it.
Here we are, so much to win and so much to lose if you just make the slightest mistake now.
Ashley Young, he committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. To Thomas. Giroud. Attacking well here. Here comes Gavidon. Kebe. To Murray. Here's Kagawa. Antonio Valencia. Control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Valencia maintaining possession with difficulty. Good reading of the by anticipating the pass. Throw is intercepted. You can tell he wants to score. To Thomas. Kebe. This is the chance. Got to be. Super goal. Oh, they have taken the lead here. That's amazing. No one's given them a chance, really.
No, they've hung in there in this match, and fair play to them. They've taken the one chance, one of the few chances that they had.
Confirmation of the aggregate score, 3-1. Kagawa. Shinji Kagawa. To Thomas. Hunt. Some options on the bench for the home team. Adlen Guediura. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. The assistant has raised the flag for offside. Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution. Kagawa. Close range shots. Now they've got the ball back. What can they do from here? Here's the cross. Jerome. And the header is into the net. From the very highest quality.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. Well, it was just perfect from the delivery to the finish. Top marks.
And here's the goal again. 4-1 on aggregate. Fletcher. Adlen Guediura. It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. To Thomas. To Murray. Jimmy Kebe. Great chance. Oh, but nowhere near the goal. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. Come in strongly. Fabio. Hey, there's the back heel. Antonio Valencia. Well, it is a free kick. And they're excited by this. It's a real chance to at least work the goalkeeper. Simple decision for the referee. Free kick, yellow card.
Yeah, everybody moves on. That's definite yellow.
Easy defending, really, from a cross that looked a challenging one the moment it was struck. Jerome. That's the goalkeeper's ball. He's kept it. It's not getting away from him. Going to be a substitution here for the home side. Fletcher. It's good play until they got that challenge in. And that will be a corner for United. Well, they've decided to make a change. There's activity down there amongst the substitutes, and one will be coming on. Not the best corner in these circumstances. Tackle is strong. Taken time, it's taken a lot of effort, but the final whistle has gone. It's over, and they are through this semi-final over the two legs on aggregate.
It hasn't always been pretty, but they put the hard yards in, and I think they deserve it, Martin.
So it's full time, with a final score 2-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, that's all from us here. Let's join Mike West for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. English League Cup, semi-final, second leg. Manchester United 0, Crystal Palace 2. The Barclays Premier League. Chelsea 2, West Ham United 0. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Manchester City 2.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the FA Cup. It's Crystal Palace against Fulham. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. Without further ado, we take you to Crystal Palace and your commentary team of Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
The FA Cup. Don't really need to say much more than that, Alan.
No, you don't. The papers have been full of it. The town has been buzzing here this week, so I'm expecting a really good game.
It's been a strange time for Fulham recently, hasn't it, Alan? They've changed the managers quite a lot. Martin Jol had quite a difficult finish to the season. Even his position was being questioned. He actually took the team. They won at Tottenham, his old club, and that meant so much. And it was almost as if that was it. They didn't have to worry about the rest of the season, but they lost a lot of games after that.
Yeah, in danger just at the end of getting dragged into it, but that didn't happen. They've had a lot of changes in players over the last few years, and as you say, one or two managers coming in and out. Probably need some stability now.
The rain is falling. It has been for some time now. The pitch is taking it pretty well, though. The referee saying there's no mucking about with him today. You can't make tackles like that, even this early in the game. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Joel Ward. Campagne. Cross coming in now. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. No advantage here. The referee stopped it for offside. A bit panicky from the defender. The home manager's got to just delve into his resources, his reserves, to cover for the absence of their first choice centre-back.
Yeah, and he's a leader out on the pitch normally, so they'll miss his voice and his leadership qualities.
Well done. Oh, they've got the ball now. Campagne. He's hit that really well, but not quite on target.
No, I mean, he's a long way out. It would have been a heck of a goal, but not far away.
On the attack here. Could whip it in from here. And the cross comes in now. An opportunity maybe here. There was danger, but he's cleared it. And he strikes a goal! Oh, well reached by the keeper to turn it away. It will be a corner. Nothing coming for them from the corner. The home team manager's got a couple of difficulties to deal with, significant absentees today, but many of the regulars are there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just something that happens during the course of a season, and I think they'll be fine.
Alexanderos, and a quick return pass. Ryan Ruiz. He read it and cut it out. Campagne. Oh! Well, it wasn't the best connection, was it? You've got to hit these new footballs right in the middle, right on that sweet spot.
Yeah, and he's normally quite reliable when it comes to striking the ball, but got that one a little bit wrong.
I I think 3 regulars missing for the visiting manager today. To call upon, he'd love to have had those 3, but opportunity knocking for others.
Well, it does, and you see it so often. The new boys coming in and they stamp their mark, so I wonder if they can here.
Here's a chance to attack. Can't keep the ball at the moment. Campagna. Great opportunity. Oh! Oh, fantastic goal. Well, the statisticians have been proved right here, haven't they? If you keep shooting, you're going to score, aren't you? The percentages tell you that, and that certainly happened in this match.
Yeah, and when you create as many chances as they have, yeah, I mean, it's always on the cards that they're going to get a few, and it's been fantastic for the strikers, particularly out here.
So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. The cross. Could it be? Brave defending by the player. And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal. That's quite a disappointing corner, really. Here's the shot. And the goalkeeper can almost drop his cap on it, so to speak, because it's such a dribbler of a shot from his weaker foot.
Yeah, and you do wonder sometimes. They have all week to practice, and he should be able to do better, even though it is his weaker side.
And it's a header. Keeper got a touch, I think. Brilliant opening, got to be. I don't know what part of the ball he connected with, but it wasn't the right part, was it?
No, it wasn't. He sliced it, he skewed it, whatever it was. He didn't hit the centre of that ball.
Parker. Wate. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way. Barry Bannon. Yannick Bolasie. He's got space, and he goes for goal. He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. Real pressure on the players in a match like this. At half-time, they're coping with the pressure, giving us a very tight contest.
Yeah, and both sets of players have followed their tactical orders to the letter. I think in the second half, tired legs, tired minds, that tends to change a little bit.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the game.
Well, in this FA Cup tie, the second half starts now.
Yeah, well, the first half didn't disappoint. Hopefully the second will be no different.
Briggs. Now it's Berbatov, who's such a classy attacker. Campagna. Damien Delaney. Brilliant team play this, with the passing, the movement off the ball to make the passing possible. Yannick Bolasie. Barry Bannon. Blake. Into the face of the opposition. Campagne. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Close. Oh, there's still a chance after the save, and here's the shot. Scott Parker. Nicely done to keep on his feet. The ref blows for the free kick. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. For goal. A shot making the goalkeeper's job pretty routine. And Richardson. That's good pressing play from this team, and the tackler in particular. This is the chance. Well, he has a go. Oh, he's got a block in there. And the goalkeeper can make a straightforward save. Ward. Yannick Bolasie. And the goalkeeper gets to it and keeps hold of the ball. That's a clever little clip into a teammate. Barry Bannon. Joel Ward. Really on top of their game now. Wonderful understanding. Oh! Off the post! Good clearance. Fulham want to play on. They've got the advantage in this situation. Came in with the challenge and the ball broke free. And the cross comes in now. Great header, great goal! It is still one of the great sights in the game, a headed goal like this one.
He timed his run beautifully, just coming off the shoulder of the defender, who didn't know where he was, and before he knew it was in the back of the net. Well, he has been known to miss from these kind of situations, but not often. So reliable in the air.
Well, that has made it 2-0. And have it back. Barry Bannon. Right into the middle. And that cross cut out by the defender. And he goes for goal! Well, that was the shot, and not a bad effort.
No, not bad, but under the circumstances for a player at this level, you would hope that he can work the keeper there.
Bolasie. Counting down in the last 10 minutes here. 9 to go. 1-0 trailing, and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. All credit for taking the shot on, Alan.
No, I mean, he's a long way out. It would have been a heck of a goal, but not far away.
HD-SDI. Options available on the bench for the away side today. And the ball in is dealt with well by the defender. Brian Ruiz. And El Tarat. The fourth official has signalled just 1 more minute of added time. And in he goes with the tackle. Result for them. They continue to fight in the cup. On they go to the next round.
They just appear to have a wonderful team spirit in that camp, and that's going to serve them well.
So it's full time with a final score 2-0. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling.
Well, let's get right up to date now with all the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Arsenal 1, Newcastle United 1. Bradford City 0, Leeds United 2. Cardiff City 3, Yeovil Town 0. Charlton Athletic 0, Wigan Athletic 1. Crystal Palace 2, Fulham 0. Gillingham 2, Millwall 2. Huddersfield Town 1, Doncaster Rovers 1. Hull City 1, Norwich City 3. Manchester City 4, Sheffield United 1. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1. Middlesbrough 2, Sunderland 3. Queen's Park Rangers 1, Liverpool 1. Reading 0, Everton 1. Swansea City 3, Bolton Wanderers 1. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Walsall 0. West Ham United 1, Stoke City 1.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's Crystal Palace against West Bromwich Albion. So midway through the season and they're top of the table, they need to keep on winning. Can they do that? Of course, the game being played under lights this evening. Without further ado, we take you to Crystal Palace. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yep, thanks, Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
Well, the Eagles of Crystal Palace, will they be flying high, do you think, Alan Smith?
It's been an amazing run of form over the last 10 games, Martin. It really has, and we're coming to that really delicate stage where if you can continue that, you set yourself up for a really exciting end to the season. But if you fall off, and all-ending disappointment.
It's one of the wetter days, and undoubtedly that will shape up to some extent what sort of match we're about to see here. Now eyeballing each other, those two. On to the attack now. Kebe. Here's the cross. Possibilities with that good pass. no real trouble for the goalkeeper. Nelka. Anelka. He's got space. Hunt. Brilliant opening. Oh, that's why goalkeepers have to be strong to deal with shots of that power. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. Opposition are able to take it away here. Hunt. And here comes the support. And in goes the cross. It's bounced back off the bar. The defender dealt with it. Oh, puffing out his cheeks there, he was worried. Morgan Amalfitano. Sessegnon. Ben Foster, he will be determined to do a bit better than in his recent games. He is better than those performances have shown, surely he is.
Yeah, and I think the manager, rightfully so, he's given him another chance, but I've seen over the last couple of weeks confidence has been low.
Good position, they've worked this attack very well into quite a danger. Jerome, and a goal into the bottom corner. A move to make your mouth water. Great goal.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it.
Well, it's the anticipation as well, wasn't it? Just to get in front of his man.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Quickly back to his feet. A goal from Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for West Ham United. It's been scored by Andy Carroll. A lovely volley from the edge of the area after good approach work. 22 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Giroud. Oh, the shot was blocked. Very comfortable for the keeper. Sessegnon. He's enduring a sticky spell at the moment, but they're asking him to play his way through it, Alan.
I'm surprised at that. I really thought that the manager would give him a little rest to watch on from the sidelines, but no.
Liam Ridgewell. And he's lost the ball here. Hunt. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Jerome Thomas. There's the ball in. Good work by the defensive player to stop that becoming a real menace to his team. Hunt. Giroud. Kebe. He goes for goal! But they're defending for their lives here. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. Yusuf Malumbu, free kick. Kebe. They've set it up well for the cross. And it's away by the defender. This could be a counter-attack on, having won the ball in that tackle. Dangerous moment, and the shot's on! Missing the target because of the way the ball bobbled up in front of him.
Yeah, we can see that now. I mean, he's getting a bit of stick from the crowd, but it was an awkward bobble.
As for the visiting lineup, the left-sided midfielder is a good player. He's injured.
Yeah, and I think defensively and tactically, he's good at following orders, tucking in and helping out his left-back, so they'll miss him, I think.
Goal news involving Southampton.
It's a goal for Southampton. It's been scored by Pablo Osvaldo. There was no stopping his swerving, dipping shot from 25 yards. Great hit. 43 minutes played. 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Jerome, great header, great goal! That's top quality, no doubt about it.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. Well, it was the anticipation as well, wasn't it? Just to get in front of his man.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Well, that has made it 2-0. Jakob. We've got 2 added minutes. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Hunt. Parr. Malumbu. Sessegnon. And they've cut it out. That's half-time. 2-0 with the score at the halfway mark.
So we reach half-time with the score 2-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
Kick-off here for the start of the second half. Kebe. Goal news from Aston Villa. Alan McInally.
It's the second goal for Aston Villa. It's been scored by Christian Benteke. That's his second today. A horrible slice clearance fell kindly to him, and he fired home. 48 minutes played. 2-1.
Thanks, Alan. Still going backwards, all the way to the goalkeeper. And the cross comes in now. He got there just in time. In the end, a fantastic clearance. Nicholas Anelka. Bit of a stumble, no more than that. A goal from Southampton.
It's the second goal for Southampton. It's been scored by Adam Lallana. The ball was played across the face of the goal, and he had an easy tap in. 57 minutes played. 2-0.
Cheers, Alan. Wonderful interception. Jerome Thomas. They've got a great understanding, this team. Just look at the passing. Thomas. Close range chance. Oh! They're still trying to increase this lead. Couple of hours or so, he's got to forget friendships and try and outwit his former team.
Yeah, well, they know all about him, and they know what a good player he is, so they'll be guarded.
Jerome. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. In goes the cross, and it's out of harm's way. Thomas. That's a wonderful pass. Could it be? Keeper got a touch, I think. Corner given. Stefan Sessegnon. He's been the first to admit, Alan, this season he's not been playing well, and he's been taken off again here.
Yeah, you can't argue with that decision. You know, it's been so poor that he's not helping himself by staying on the pitch, so he needs a little break, I think.
Saw it all the way, the goalkeeper, and it's comfortable in the end. Can he turn away from the challenge here? He's got through them. Well, that's a great brave save.
Well, you've got to get those so right. Fraction of a second out, and it's a penalty.
Stefan Sessegnon didn't get back into his stride again today, did he? And he's still in a rut.
He is. I mean, you know, as a manager, you hope that he can turn the corner, but there was no sign of that in this match, and I don't think the manager had much.
What a chance! Saved by Ben Foster, superbly. It's a turnover of possession here. Kebe. Malumbu. Back it goes. It's 82 minutes played now. He's reached it, but I don't know how. It's a corner. Strong strike from long range and good goalkeeping.
It's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
When the corner came in, you thought maybe, but it hasn't worked out that way. Brilliant pass there, and he goes for goal. That's a good save from a venomous shot. Here comes Gabidon. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Straightforward stop from an effort from a long, long way out. Finish here, 2-0. Get much better than this, really, Alan, to win and keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think that would be the pleasing aspect of it, as well as the 3 points, the clean sheet, particularly the keeper. I'd be delighted with that.
So it's full time, with the final score 2-0. I leave you the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. See you soon.
Well, now it's time for the classified results.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 3, West Ham United 1. Crystal Palace 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. Southampton 2, Stoke City 0. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 67 points, with a game in hand on the team below. In second, Chelsea with 53 points. In third, Manchester City with 48 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Liverpool with 47 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fifth, Arsenal with 47 points, but only behind on goal difference. In sixth, Manchester United with 43 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In seventh, Everton with 39 points. In eighth, Tottenham Hotspur with 34 points. Bottom of the table, Stoke City with 12 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 14 points. Third bottom, Cardiff City with 15 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fourth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 16 points. Fifth bottom, West Ham United with 24 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Arsenal against Crystal Palace. So midway through the season and they're top of the table, they need to keep on winning. Can they do that? Let's cross straight to the Emirates. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hello, once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Emirates Stadium. Well, the Eagles of Crystal Palace, will they be flying high, do you think, Alan Smith?
Another chance for us to see the class of the league leaders today, Martin, thoroughly deserving of their position. And I can see them going on to really make something of this season and perhaps finish top at the end. But they just need to keep their concentration, particularly today.
Crystal Palace, they're in fine fettle and looking for another win after that home success against West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah, it was a professional display, that 2-0 win. Not exciting, but I can't see them following it up, you know. I think they're going to lose here.
Austin Bailiff is our referee for this match. Lucas Podolski, a word from you, Alan, on a player who is a star turn, really, in this team, isn't he?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching him over the last few weeks. Everything he's touched has turned to gold.
Edin Dzeko in midfield, they've got it back via an interception. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 3 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Diagonal pass, switches the play. Marwan Shamak. Well, the home team will be pleased to see the visiting team sheet. Was one of those main strikers who could certainly come here. Here he is with a chance. Could it be? Oh, the shot was blocked. Dzeko! Well, that's another goal from a player that they brought in for this season, and it was a very wise move, Alan.
I think it was. He's done himself justice. He's proved that he was worth all the effort to bring him to the club.
Reach out away from the goal and somehow over the shoulder and into the top corner. Just wonderful to behold.
Well, he is that type of player. He can improvise with the best of them. And boy, did he show it there. Well, it was a marvellous finish, Martin. He's in the right place at the right time there. Wonderful goal.
Edin Dzeko, and he's doing well. He's got a goal here.
It's always a bit of a gamble when you sign somebody in, but from this player's point of view, that gamble seems to be paying off.
Well, he's saved it, and he's kept it as well. It's in the laws, the advantage, and referee's blown now. He wanted to play the advantage, didn't see an advantage. News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a goal for West Bromwich Albion. 16 minutes played, 1-1.
Thanks, Alan. Murray. Adlen Guediura. Came in with a challenge. And they've got a free kick here. Polasi, able to make a good interception. Santi Cazorla right in quickly to try and win the ball back. Carl Jenkinson, Jack Wilshere. To Murray. Joel Ward. Trying to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Bakary Sagna. As for the home team, their first choice right back is suspended today.
Yeah, I think they can get away with it, you know, at home, and they've got a good replacement here.
Santi Cazorla. Cross. That was a bit of panic, but he's got it away. Here's a goal from West Ham.
It's a goal for West Ham United. It's been scored by Andy Carroll. A quite delightful run, taking the ball past two defenders, then keeping his composure to fire past the keeper. 31 minutes played, 1-0.
And here's the shot. The keeper really stretched and he's made a fine diving save. Well, they've got the corner now to try and get themselves level. On to the attack now. The opposition are able to take it away here. And here's the shot. Really well hit. And the keeper did well to get down to it. Possibilities now for an equaliser from this corner. Nothing coming for them from the corner. West Ham United have grabbed a goal. Alan McInally seemed to enjoy that one, didn't he? And that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Adlen Guediura. Well, he's been given the ball, really. Didn't have to do too much to get it. It's a poor pass. Intercepted well. Ramsey. Well, it is a lead that Arsenal have got, and he's got to score! In with a chance. And they are level. That is the equalising goal. Important goal for them. They are level. And that's a goal well worth analysing again. Well, that was the equaliser, and it's 1-1. Jack Wilshere. Edin Dzeko. Good control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Blake. Marange. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Santi Cazorla. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes into the attacking third. Marange. Barry Bannon. Barry Bannon can cross it. Müller! He might be needed again, the goalkeeper. Well, everything to play for in the second half. We've reached half-time at 1-1. We do feel, Alan, as we reach half-time, that both sides have got a bit more to offer than we've seen in this first half, because it hasn't taken us too far so far.
No, it's been a little bit cat and mouse as they were working each other out, so in the next 45 things might open up a bit.
This could be a problem for the referee in the second half, because the rain is still lashing down. Adlen Guediura. Marange. Murray. Barry Bannon. This is the chance. Oh, they've taken the lead here. For the underdogs, a joyous moment.
It's a brilliant moment. What they've got to do is calm down now and settle and make sure they don't give away anything silly.
And the scoreline is 2-1. Santi Cazorla. Edin Dzeko. There's some potential in this move. They've linked up well. What a chance here. Jack Wilshere. Santi Cazorla. Well, that's the sort of defending that can win you a match. It was a brilliant challenge in difficult circumstances. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 57 minutes played. 2-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Safe and secure. That's this defender. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. Santi Cazorla. Good, strong challenge. Carl Jenkinson. Müller. Well read by the defender to intercept. Lamala. And Podolski. Nacho Monreal. Now Damien Delaney. It's Ward. I think the home team have got their work cut out here, Alan, because their stats of the visiting team are so impressive. Perfect, in fact. The last 5 league games, 5 wins.
Yeah, and as a result, I think they come here as favourites. They should be...
Great opportunity. Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. Well, they're a goal up. Now they've got a corner here. And this will be 2 changes at 1 go for the manager. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
It's a long way out, and sometimes they can catch keepers by surprise, but he was on his toes.
can tell he wants to score. Theo Walcott. Barry Bannon. Yannick Bolasie. Tremendous understanding from these players. There's a chance for a double for the team that are the visiting team today. Had a good win against this side that they're visiting in the other match between the two clubs earlier in the season. But I'm sure the hosts are really determined to get some revenge.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. They should be, because they didn't play well in that earlier game. But great chance here for the visitors to take 6 points off their opponents.
Goal news from West Ham.
It's a goal for Swansea City. It's been scored by Pablo.
Oh, it has to be. Here's the chance. Oh, it's in there. A very quick word it was from Alan McInally, just in case you missed it. Swansea have scored in that match. The score is 1-1. And it's 3-1. The goals keep on coming. Jack Wilshere.
Number 17, Len Murray.
Chance from the pass. Opportunity here. Oh! It's certainly not a goalkeeper on top of his game, but fortunately for his team, he was on top of the ball then.
Yeah, and that'll give him some much-needed confidence.
Ward. Carl Jenkinson. Edin Dzeko. Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. It's the pace off the mark, isn't it? But here's the opportunity. They've been saved, the defending team, by that offside flag.
They think he was on, but when they look at the replays after this match, they'll realise the official made a good call out.
There'll be an inquest after this if Arsenal lose from this position, having been in front. Being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Adlen Guediura. They're really working the opposition around with this passing. They can't get near it.
No, they can't. They're having to do a lot of chasing. They're just wearing them out.
Here's the shot. That's a big call by the assistant. The flag has gone up. He would have been in for goal.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
Carl Jenkinson. Edin Dzeko. Jack Wilshere. To Murray. Theo Walcott. Well, there goes the final whistle. The referee has blown, and the final score, 3-1. A very good victory here for a very good team, Alan.
Very good team, yeah, more intelligent, more incisive in the passing, and certainly took the chances well.
So it's full-time with the final score 3-1. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. Bye for now.
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 1, Crystal Palace 3, Everton 2, Aston Villa 0. Hull City 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Stoke City 0, Manchester United 2, West Bromwich Albion 1, Liverpool 2, West Ham United 1, Swansea City 1. So what do those results mean to the league table? At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 70 points. In second, Chelsea with 53 points. In third, Liverpool with 50 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Manchester City with 48 points. In fifth, Arsenal with 47 points. In sixth, Manchester United with 46 points, with a game in hand on the team above.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's Crystal Palace against Hull City. So midway through the season and they're top of the table, they need to keep on winning. Can they do that? Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. Without further ado, we take you to Crystal Palace. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there again, Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith's alongside me, and it's Barclays Premier League action for you. Well, the Eagles of Crystal Palace, will they be flying high, do you think, Alan Smith?
It's surprised us all, hasn't it, to see this team leading the division at this stage after quite a number of games. And I just wonder whether they can sustain it. It would be one heck of an achievement if they could. But it's there for them. 3 points today, and who knows, the only way's up.
Crystal Palace, they're looking for another victory today to add on to their recent away win against Arsenal.
Yeah, impressive, that 3-1 win, and I think that's going to be enough to carry them through here with another win.
Hayden Pennyfeather is the man in control of the game. Go with the kickoff. News of a goal from elsewhere. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Everton. 3 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Tom Kearney. Stewart. Jerome. Cheeky, the back heel. He read it and cut it out. Jerome. He's got space. Oh, here's a shot. And such quality in the build-up and a brilliant finish. A wonderful goal. Well, that is delightfully taken.
The keeper's a little disgusted with his defenders because they just haven't come to his aid there after a good save.
Another peek at that goal. So after the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Sagbo. It's Quinn. He's gone in strongly and got the ball. Goal news from West Ham.
It's a goal for Norwich City. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Campagna. Hunt. Eyeballing each other, those two. And the cross is in. Jerome, he's gone with a brilliant header. Where did that goal come from? Top class.
Coming in from the right, that was so inviting. Wonderful delivery.
Great ball, great goal.
The timing was great and the bravery to get ahead of his man.
There was some header. Well, here's the goal again. Now it's 2-0. Tom Kearney. Boyd. Brilliant technique in the tackle. Campagne. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Giroud. And here comes Gabidon. Giroud. To Thomas. And in goes the cross. Looked a bit panicky from the defender. Hunt. Campagne. Been a penalty involving the Etihad. Alamakhanali.
It's a penalty for Manchester City. Up steps Sergio Aguero. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Up he steps. Great penalty, in off the post. A little bit lucky there. 27 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Fine try from a fair way out.
Yeah, almost caught the goalkeeper by surprise as well.
Figueroa, he will be determined to do a bit better than in his recent games. He is better than those performances have shown, surely he is.
Yeah, and I think the manager, rightfully so, he's given him another chance, but I've seen over the last couple of weeks confidence has been low.
It's a chance! Great tackle. Tom Kearney. Could be a goal. Shots on here. Oh, so close, hit the post. Jerome. He's had a go, but sort of moment you want to remember.
No, as a former striker, I feel for the boy there because that was a bit of a shocker. Well, he got his shot away and he missed by a narrow margin, but look how quickly he had to take it under severe pressure there from those defenders.
And in the news because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows when it's right. He might be feeling his body. But, you know, you need to think long and hard before making such a big decision.
George Boyd. Goal news from the Etihad. Alamakhanali.
It's the second goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Sergio Aguero. That's his second today. They were calling for offside.
Takes the shot off. Well, the target was there. Maybe he was looking at the target and not the ball because he didn't hit it really right in the middle.
Yeah, that was an element of that. Just didn't keep his head down, his eye on the ball, and it's cost him.
Need to interrupt Alamakhanali. I hope you got the news really from him. It was a goal for Manchester City. The score is now 2-0. Hunt. There'll be one added minute. Dangerous moment. Shot from distance. Well, it needs to be better than that to beat this fella. And there goes the whistle for half-time. The scoreline is 2-0. Reflection, the scoreline on the first half, Alan?
Yeah, I think they've been the better side, and when the chances have come up, they've been very clinical in taking them.
So we reach half-time with the score 2-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from the first half, and then we'll be back over to your commentary team for the rest of the match.
So we're all set for the second half. And the player working hard to stay in possession. I think even the opposition are applauding that one, that back heel. Defender caught out now.
No, it's poor. Got caught square on there.
He's in with a chance. The assistant has raised the flag for offside.
Yeah, you do have to take a chance when you play that kind of game, but they're confident in the way that they're regimented at the back.
David Myler. Cameron Stewart. Options available on the bench for the away side today. Giroud. He's got through them. Here's the shot. This player's got so much of a boost in scoring that goal, and it's giving him an extra yard of pace.
Yeah, and I think we all thought he was going to score again there, but he really is looking dangerous.
Well, time is ticking away. It's time for a change, and here it comes. This player will always try that sort of thing, the back heel, and often more successfully than on that moment. And they're through. Makes a challenge here. Pania. Parr. Good movement to get to it. Home manager's got to just delve into his resources, his reserves, to cover for the absence of their first-choice centre-back.
Yeah, and he's a leader out on the pitch normally, so they'll mix.
Pushed back into play by the goalkeeper. Defender's done very well to clear that. Well, he has cleared the danger. Challenge here. Tom Kearney. Here is Fye. Well, there's room for the player here. Oh, well, that was the shot, and not a bad effort.
No, not bad, but under the circumstances for a player at this level, you would hope that he can work the keeper there.
Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. Marwan Shamak. One of the main strikers is out for the home team today, Alan.
Yeah, and he's waiting with a few goals, and he's always in that first team lineup, and it will be a blow.
I love to see that, the referee playing the advantage. Quick. What a chance here. Jerome. Well, he hasn't added to his goal this time, but almost.
He's looking dangerous, really, every time the ball comes in the box. Certainly the defenders have got to mark him tighter.
Disappointing for them, that corner. Mino Figueroa. Figueroa. David Myler. Mino Figueroa. Look at the space he's got. Now here is a chance for them. Off the post. The home team, last 5 league games, 5 wins.
Well, full marks to them. They've been absolutely sensational in those matches.
Livermore. area. Goal news from the Etihad. Alan McAnally.
It's a third goal for Manchester City. It's been scored by Sergio Aguero. He was in on goal and with a delicate dink, he lifted it over the keeper and just under the bar. 8 minutes remain, 3-0.
Thanks, Alan. It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. 7 minutes to go. Stephen Quinn. Hunt. Jerome Thomas. Parr. Possibilities. Great header, great goal! How about that for a goal?
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous. Oh, it's a brilliant header.
Well, they want to see this again, this team. This goal. Now they lead by 3 goals to 0. Sagbo. Giroud. He's got space. Goes for goal. Pushed back into play by the goalkeeper. Sagbo. And hits it. Still a chance after that save. That's a very crisp challenge there. Giroud. Opportunity here. And here's a shot now. And the game has run its course here. And there's the final whistle.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm showing the great cracking game of football.
We've seen a game here, Alan, where one team has had the ball and the other team hasn't.
Yeah, there was a golfing class out there today, which was surprising, given the 2 sets of players. I wasn't expecting it.
Well, there was really only one team in that game, and their fans will be travelling home delighted with their big victory. I'll leave you with the full match highlights, and until...
Well, we've got the classified results waiting for you. Our man is Mike West.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Barclays Premier League. Crystal Palace 3, Hull City 0. Liverpool 0, Everton 1. Manchester City 3, Chelsea 0. Manchester United 4, Cardiff City 1. Newcastle United 2, Sunderland 1. West Ham United 1, Norwich City 1. Now let's see what effect that's had on the league standings. At the top of the table remain Crystal Palace with 73 points. In second, Chelsea with 53 points. In third, Manchester City with 51 points, with a game in hand on the team above. In fourth, Liverpool with 50 points. In fifth, Manchester United with 49 points. In sixth, Arsenal with 47 points. In seventh, Everton with 45 points. In eighth, Tottenham Hotspur with 37 points. Bottom of the table, Stoke City with 12 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Hull City with 14 points. Third bottom, Cardiff City with 15 points, with a game in hand on the team above. Fourth bottom, West Bromwich Albion with 16 points. Fifth bottom, West Ham United with 26 points.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the FA Cup 5th round. It's Doncaster Rovers against Crystal Palace. Time we headed straight to Doncaster. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, we've got 16 clubs now left in the FA Cup at this 5th round stage.
Yeah, and always a bit of magic associated with this competition as it progresses. Wembley gets a little bit closer.
Check on the weather for you, and it is raining quite heavily. Cup football, always a thrill. Fifth round tie here, and this is the action starting now. The referee blows his whistle.
As always, wonderful atmosphere in this competition, and getting closer and closer to Wembley.
Can he turn away from the challenge here? To Murray. He's still playing for his current team, Alan, but, you know, these rumours are gathering strength now, and I'm sure that will be an official bid and he'll be off soon.
It looks that way, doesn't it? I mean, he's certainly in the spotlight here, given all the furor that surrounded his potential move, so he would be best served to give it his all and show everybody exactly what he can do.
Is a super interception. To Murray. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble. What a chance here. What a chance! They've got in to score here. Another angle on it here. After the goal, we've opened the scoring here, 1-0. Here's Robinson. Good control here, quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. And it leads to this shot. Made the save, but the ball's still there. Missing the chance. Really wants to get this first goal in the bank for him, and he can't quite do it.
Now you can see it's weighing on his mind a little bit. He snatched at it, and he needs to try and relax when he gets those chances.
Joel Ward. Yannick Bolasie. Murray. Just faded away from the targets, actually, the cross. Well, let's just look at the detail of that, Alan.
Oh, look at that, what a contact, bang.
He read it and cut it out. Yannick Bolasie. A fantastic clearance. He rose to the occasion and saved the day. Well, I think the pitch worked against him there. Just lost his standing foot.
Yeah, it's not easy surface to deal with those kind of chances, and he did fail the test there.
To Murray. He's in at goal. Been saved, the defending team, by that offside flag.
Well, they think he was on, but when they look at the replays after this match, they realise the official made a good call out.
Yannick Bolasie. The opposition will get a throw here because they've tried to play it into the wide areas, and they couldn't find the player that they were trying to pick out. David Cotterill. On to the attack now. And the referee intervening here, Grant Lindham, has seen something he doesn't like. Trying to catch the opposition out with a quickly taken free kick. Oh, it could be on. It's risky for the goalkeepers to try and catch the ball these days, but he's caught this one. Now Damien Delaney. Here's Robinson. Murray. Joel Ward to Murray. Kyle Bennett. That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. In a goal, could it be? And it's just over the bar. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? It's not really going to get the better of him from that range, especially when he can see it all the way. Yannick Bolasie. Murray. There's the ball in. That's a big call by the assistant. The flag has gone up. He would have been in for goal.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity, but looking back on it afterwards, they can have no complaints.
Attacking now. Here's Robinson. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Yannick Bolasie. Murray. Garvin. Joel Ward. The referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside. And that's half-time, signalled by the referee. 1-0 the half-time score. Well, this could be the halfway point in the cup tie, and we've got one team leading, a chance of progressing in this tournament.
Well, the training team, I think, just got to pick themselves up during the half-time break and come out and produce a little bit better.
So we reach half-time with the score 1-0. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll be straight back to your commentary team for the rest of the game.
These sides really setting about each other in the quest for a place in the FA Cup quarter-final. Second half of this tie, the fifth-round tie, starts now.
Yeah, closely fought in that first half. Shouldn't be too much different, actually.
Murray. It's Ward. To Murray. Shots on here. It's the keeper's save, and he's kept the ball. Jimmy Kebe. Here's the cross. Well, the defender has dealt with the cross. Chance for it. Here's the shot. The referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Attacking well here. And the ball's taken from them. They've lost it now. And that will be handball. Opposition have got the ball back. To Murray. the keeper able to hold the shot. Bennett, challenged quickly by the opposition. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. He's going to cross it. Kebe. Goes for goal, and they managed to score here. Well, it certainly looks as though his first goal has given him the confidence to snatch another. Now it's 2-0. Hits it. That's why goalkeepers have to be strong to deal with shots of that power. It's back. It's their ball again through good intercepting play. Here he is. Oh! The goalkeeper's shown his strength there to keep that tough shot out. Off he goes again. He's offside again. Well, there's going to be an alteration now, and with the team trailing, you can understand why he's going to make it. Murray. The home team about to make a change. Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt. Wondered about this injury, and they are going to make a substitution. Doesn't look too serious, so precautionary stuff maybe?
Yeah, I think it probably is. I mean, this lad doesn't normally come off if it isn't anything too serious, so I think maybe they are protecting him.
He's cut it out, and he's cut out the danger. No mistake about that. He's gone in strong. This is the chance. Takes the shot off. Well done, the goalkeeper. There was real power in that shot. That's going to be a corner. That was a bit of panic, but he's got it away. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance? Delaney, Blake, Joel Ward. He's got the ball well found. He's reached it, but I don't know how. Out of play now. It's nicked off the player and it's out of play. No doubt that's a corner. Corner in these circumstances. Chance for it. He goes for goal. That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around. He's hung on to it. 3 minutes left of the 90-minute match. Murray. Opportunity here. Oh! It's a corner. Proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. That's a great block. And he strikes a goal! Cotterer. Jimmy Kebe. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Well, the keeper got a touch to it to make the save. And it's a corner now. That's a fine shot, an even better save.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
defenders just managed to deal with that.
It's up to the referee now whether he's just going to give the free kick and a talking to maybe.
This is a brilliant result for them. They continue to fight in the cup. On they go to the next round.
They just appear to have a wonderful...
And now we hand over to Mike West in the studio.
Thanks, Martin and Alan. The Football Association Challenge Cup. Doncaster Rovers 0, Crystal Palace